The Wreath ceremony, the final journey of the martyrs who lost their lives in Jammu and Kashmir, is currently taking place. These are live pictures coming in. It's been more than 60 hours, remember, since Pakistan proxies ambushed an army convoy in Poonch in Jammu and Kashmir. 4 Bravehearts were martyred in this terror attack. Following this, the armed forces have ramped up vigilance and counter-terror operations to weed out terrorists. And now, of course, that final send-off currently taking place in Jammu and Kashmir. Senior officers of the army paying tribute to the fallen Jawans. These are pictures coming in of the final send-off, last journey beginning of these martyrs. Well, our forces, meanwhile, also foiled a Pak-backed infiltration raid and neutralized 2 terrorists yesterday. And, of course, India is mourning and remembering our braves. Ajay Janial is joining us for more details on this story. Ajay, these are somber pictures coming in of the wreath-laying ceremony, the final journey, a beginning for the fallen soldiers who lost their lives in that terror attack.
Well, you rightly said the way basically the Indian Army troopers, they are fighting for with the terrorism here in the Jammu and Kashmir. That is really appreciable, and they won't care about their life, but they always try to save the life of the civilians and the people those who lives here in the Jammu and Kashmir, and they are saving the severe of the borders over here in the Jammu and Kashmir. But unfortunate incident this has happened when these troops, they were going for some operation, but unfortunately they were attacked by the terrorists in the DKG area of Poonch district, and immediately they try to retaliate, but terrorists, they flee from that area, and 4 of our brave Jawans, they lost their lives. And today the nation is paying tribute to the rich tribute to the Jawans, those who are the fallen heroes of our country, and those who have saved the life of the people and ensure that these terrorists will not be able to create more trouble here. But they lost their life. It is a painful moment for the family members and the nation as well. But definitely this is going to inspire the rest of the youngsters of the country, because they have to serve the nation. They have to ensure that our nation's border, nation's people would remain safe, and that's why they are sacrificing their life. And today, senior officials of the Jammu and Kashmir Police, Indian Army, civil administration, they are paying tribute to the fallen heroes there in the Rajouri district, in the army cantonment area over here.
Absolutely, Ajay, and clearly, of course, the nation mourning our braves, but a resolve also building up to avenge this attack, to ensure that those who were responsible pay for it, Ajay.
Well, you rightly said, the forces, those who are operating here in the Jammu and Kashmir, they are ensuring that whosoever is responsible for any unrest here in the Jammu and Kashmir, they will not be spared. And that's why, these are soldiers of the Indian Army, those who lay down their life for the nation, rest of the security forces here in the Jammu and Kashmir, they are going to ensure that the culprit will be, taken into care, and they'll be punished as soon as possible. Operation still continues in the Rajouri and the Poonch forest area. Wherever they are hiding in the forest area, wherever they are running, they will not be spared. That is forces they are going to ensure in the coming days.
Absolutely. Well, these, of course, are the pictures coming in of the wreath-laying ceremony, which, of course, is taking place there. A final send-off being given by the senior army brass to these 4 Jawans who, of course, lost their lives. Their names are there on your screens. We remember them. We salute their bravery, and we will not forget their sacrifice. Ajay Janial continues to be with us. Ajay, now tell us about the operation. What is the latest update? Is the search operation still continuing there? Okay, I think we've lost Ajay's connection there, but these are those pictures, of course, coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. Remember, after this ceremony, we are expecting that the mortal remains will be taken to the Jawans' villages, where their family members will give them a last send-off. Rifleman Gautam Kumar, Naik Birendra Kumar, Naik Karan Kumar, Rifleman Chandan Kumar. The nation pays its tributes to these fallen braves who lost their life in that terror attack. Well, the nation certainly will not forget their sacrifice, but it clearly shows that Pakistan and its proxies continue their dirty tricks and continue to ferment terror, which India is guarding itself against. Ajay, if we talk about the operation now, the search operation, is that continuing on ground?
Well, yes, operation still continues there in the Rajouri Poonch forest area where this terror attack took place, in which terrorists they attacked two army vehicles, in which 4 of our brave jawans, and sources are saying that continuous operation is going on to ensure that wherever the terrorists are running, they has to be tracked and traced, and they has to be neutralized as soon as possible. Even you could see that in last 24 hours, the things are unfolding here in the Jammu and Kashmir, because yesterday we have seen that there was an infiltration attempt which took place in the Planwala sector. Another attempt took place when Pakistan was trying to drop weapons over here in this region of the Planwala sector. I would try to show you the visuals as well here where these Indian Army and Jammu and Kashmir Police in a joint operation, they have recovered weapons and ammunition, IDs from these locations of Planwala sector. That indicates that basically what part Pakistan is planning. Pakistan basically want to disturb the peace by pushing in weapons, drugs, and sending terrorists from across the international border in the line of control area. There are more than 200 terrorists, those who are waiting across, and their mission is to basically disturb peace here in the Jammu and Kashmir, which is basically prevailing here. But our forces, Jammu and Kashmir Police, Indian Army, they are continuously ensuring that these nefarious plan of Pakistan has to be foiled, and that's why even our brave soldier, they are laying down their life for the nation while fighting with the terrorists. And you could see that this is one of a hand grenade which has been recovered from this spot. This is the baggage in which basically that ammunition was basically packed, and these are the strings basically by which the drone have dropped the ammunition over here. But on-time action of the forces have foiled nefarious plan of Pakistan, about 25,000 rupees cash, as well as magazines, pistol. You can see that this is a pistol, and this is a ID basically, which 6 ID of this kind have been recovered by the security forces from the spot, and that indicates how bullets as well as these weapons have been pushed from across to disturb peace. But our forces, hats off to these forces, those who are restlessly doing operations. They are continuously foiling the infiltration attempt, they are continuously killing the terrorists, as well as they are recovering these kind of weapon from Planwala sector area of Jammu and Kashmir. It was only 2 days back when Indian Army troopers were attacked there, and right next day there was another infiltration attempt which was taking place here in the Akhnur sectors area, and that was also foiled by the alert Indian Army troopers. And within 24 hours, this attempt of dropping weapons in the same area, that indicates basically major plan of Pakistan is to disturb peace by pushing in terrorists over here in the Jammu region, and especially Rajouri and the Poonch district are the major target, because this is the thick forest area. There are natural caves and other areas where these terrorists could hide, and that seems to be the plan of Pakistan. And ahead of election in Pakistan, Pakistan's plan is to disturb peace in the Jammu and Kashmir so that they can be benefited in the election. So these kinds of plans are going on, but our forces, they are ensuring that has to be foiled. These are the ammunition explosive which has been recovered which was dropped with the help of drone here in this area, and right ahead of this area you could see that other IDs which was basically recovered from this area. The bomb squad team is continuously working to defuse that ID so that can be recovered, and the safety of the civilians has to be ensured. So these are the operations which basically continuously taking place. And just imagine, they are the real heroes of our country, Jammu and Kashmir Police, Indian Army and other security forces, those who always remain on the alert basis, especially in the Jammu and Kashmir, those who are especially deployed on the border areas like Planwala sector, Aknoor sector, and Rajouri in the Poonch sector area. So these are the threatening areas right now, and that's why challenge is more for the security forces. But even they are thinking of for their life. They are thinking about. They are not thinking of their arrest and other things, but they are ensuring one thing only, that every attempt of Pakistan has to be foiled. Every weapon and the drug which is coming from across that could be a threat to the life of the civilians here in the Jammu and Kashmir, that has to be recovered on time, and Pakistan's notorious and nefarious plan has to be foiled.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.